and get some autographs from some great celebrities. For your drive home, it's Peter Brown from 4 to 7 weekdays on Sports Radio 1000 WMVP, Chicago's sports leader. Second period, Chris Chelios only had 8 minutes and 45 seconds, which is good news. As the Hawks utilizing 6 defensemen more so in the second than in the first, but Nichols getting a nice respite in the second compared to the first. So the Hawks, with one good period, can make this a short series. Vancouver has a good third period and wins the third period and wins this game. It could make it a tough, long series with a lot of traveling, while Detroit, meanwhile, is ahead 2-0 in the second period of their game, looking to sweep San Jose. That would put them up 3-0. The Blackhawks looking to go ahead 3-0 as well with a victory here. They win the third period. They're in great shape. Vancouver wins, then it could be a tough, long series as we stated.
First order of business for Chicago, a minute and a half remaining on a Gerald Diddick penalty. So we start the third period with Vancouver on the power play. And here's the draw now, controlled by the Hawks. Chris Chelios, who clears it. Lume moved it to Linden. He carries it over the Hawk line. Coughed it up into the corner goes Graham. Russ Courtnall got to him. And then Ronning jammed to loose. Bore touch pass to Lume, far point. Moves in, then put it back to Bore. Fan on the one-timer. Puck bounced loose to Chelios. And Chris Chelios bounce one back into the Canuck zone. A minute to go in the Vancouver power play. Lume hammers it in there. In the far corner, Chelios jammed it away from Linden, but couldn't get it out. Lume far point, up the boards to Linden. Ever Linden on the far side to the corner. Ronning moves in behind the Hawk net. Near point to Bure. He fanned on the shot. Now Bure put it across to Lume. He centered one. Tip. Oh, just wide by Courtnall. Puck cleared to the far side. Funny hop off a partition, and that allows the Hawks to clear it. Russ Courtnall with a neat deflection, missed by an inch of putting Vancouver in front.
Heads up play by Lume, faking the slap shot.
Here comes Bure. His backhander deflects wide, in behind the net. Bure jammed it loose to the line. Lume cleared it behind the goal. Ronning pass deflected over to the corner. Weinrich got to it for Sutter, and Brent Sutter clears just as the penalty expires. So both teams are at full strength, and the Hawks have gotten through the Vancouver power play. It's cleared into the Chicago zone. Weinrich back for it. Will send it back to center ice. Babbage got it ahead to Jelena. Stripped away. Pekka carried on. Fakes. Now shoots. Hit the goalpost. Rebound cleared to the near side. Poulin there. And gave it away. Babbage knocked away by Shans beautifully. Here's Shans carrying it over the Canuck line. And his centering attempt hit a leg. And back comes Vancouver. Jelena got help from Pekka, but he was unable to advance it. And Smith in his own end for Chicago. Got it to Gerald Diddick. Leading Roenick. He lost it. Tim Hunter back over the Hawk line. Hunter scooped it in behind the goal. Taken by Smith. Bounced it back into the center ice area. Jim Cummins on the near side. Got it to Daze, pushing it into Vancouver territory. And it's cleared to center where Baranek carries it to the Hawk line. Good play by Smith to poke check it away. And Merzen now for the Canucks. Just threw it to center. Diddick is there. Steps back over the Vancouver line. Right around Merzen. And then got help from Daze, but it's ruled to be an offside play. It's early in the third. We're still tied at 1 on the Hawk Network.
Jelena and Pekka combined for the best chance of the period. The wrist shot from Pekka off the glove of Belfour, just grazing the outside part of the post.
Here's the draw now to the Canucks. Merzen. He sends it in. Cleared to the near side, and Lume chipped it back into the near corner. Weinrich able to fight off one check and jam it loose to Poulin. And then Sutter got it to Graham. pushing it into Vancouver territory. And McLean stick handling in the corner. Then Poulin stole it from him, but he's wrapped up by Merzen. Now Poulin tried to center one. It deflects, and the Canucks able to work it back to center ice. Aksuda gets it over the line. Battling with Russell. Aksuda lost the handle, and it came free to the near side where Poulin jammed it loose to Sutter. He couldn't get it out. Aksuda in the slot, knocked down by Russell, who took it away. And then Poulin shot it to center, where the Canucks will throw it right back in as they head for a change. Eric Weinrich puts Roenick up the right side. Got away from Jeff Courtnall. Steps over the line. Offside was Craven.
Craven's right leg lifted up off the ice. He tried to stay back and drag the line. Roenick had to make an extra move to try and get some open ice after he was angled to the side boards by Courtnall. He sidestepped the hit from Courtnall, banked off the boards, and tried to make a move to give it to Amante, and they ruled that Craven was ahead of the line on the near side. He tried to drag the line, but the back foot comes up off the air, or off the ice, and it's an offside play.
Roenick now getting a lot of ice time at center, his normal and more comfortable position. As this game has gone on, Daryl Sutter obviously not thrilled with the output of the Nichols line, and now Roenick getting some minutes at his regular center ice spot. So Roenick, Amante, and Craven are out there against Pekka, Jelena, and Aksuda for Vancouver. Here's the draw. That's Ojic, not Aksuda. Here's the draw controlled by the Canucks. And Babic moved it ahead to Pekka, feeding Jelena, shooting it in. Ojic against Chelios to the corner, and the puck came free to the far side. Hedeken centered one. Here's Jelena, turns and shoots. It's blocked by Suter beautifully, and Roenick failed to get it out. Ojic far side, shoots one. Belfort the save, rebound. A goal was saved by Suter. An open net chance for the Canucks. Pekka and Gary Suter kept this game tied, and now the Hawks have iced it.
The Hawks again real sloppy in their own zone and dodge a bullet. Boy, they got to feel fortunate. It's a 1-1 game as Gary Suter blocked that rebound attempt. Long shot came from Jelena. Belfort fought it off. Pekka got the rebound, and Gary Suter with Belfort down on his side, down on his knees, was able to make the shot. It was Ojic's shot that Belfort made the save with the left toe. The rebound came right out front to Pekka, but Gary Suter on his knees made the save and then gloved it to the corner, and the Hawks' Murray Craven was able to ice it.
So Gary Suter, who's struggled at times in this game with the puck, still finding ways to contribute, and a major contribution made right there. Face-off will be to the left of Belfort. 5 minutes gone now in the third. We're tied at 1. Dale, you were talking about the face-offs. How'd the Hawks do in the second? They won 15 draws to only 6 for Vancouver. But here's a Vancouver win. Babic shot. Belfort nearly coughed it up. Linden had 2 cracks at it. Now Savard tried to check him, and he got a face from the glove from Trevor Linden.
A slow whistle caused this altercation. Belfort had it wrapped up, but enabling Linden to keep whacking at it because the whistle did not sound. Trying to find a combination that works here. They've had a lot of trouble in their own zone, similar to the start in the third period of game 2.
So the face-off will be to the right of Ed Belfort. Sutter and Linden get ready. The draw captured by Smith. He had trouble with a bouncing puck right in the crease, but cleared it to the near side, and Sutter circles with it. Brent Sutter able to send it back the other way, and Babic on it for the Canucks. Dave Babic, long feet on the money to Jeff Courtnall. Carries it over the Hawk line. Poke check, but he held down. Dropped it to Linden. Shooting. Belfour with the left pad. Made a fine stop. Rebound to the near point. Held in by Babbage. Tried to center one. Courtnall in traffic. Help from Bourret. He put it to Hedekin, whose shot is blocked by Diddick. Rebound into the corner. Linden jammed loose. Courtnall shooting. Right on. Belfour the save. And a terrific start in this third period for the home team.
Failed to clear. Quick shot. Linden tried to surprise Belfour, almost did so. Belfour appeared to be leaning a bit right with kick back to his left. And the play again kept in to Courtnall. That is Jeff Courtnall, a high, hard one, and Belfour down on his knees, but chest up and held on.
Belfour outstanding here in the first 5.5 minutes of the third period, and he is needed to be. Gary Suter helped him out with one stop himself. Vancouver roaring out of the gate here, knowing the importance of this third period to their playoff hopes. The Hawks can win this game and go up 3-0 in this series. They can certainly set themselves up for a few days off, but if Vancouver comes through in the third period with a victory, I wouldn't be surprised if we're looking at a 7-game battle again. Face off to the left to Belfour. Baranek and Chance get ready. Kevin Collins getting them straightened out. And now the draw. Fought for Baranek. A backhander. Belfour able to make the save. Rebound to Diddick. He fell down behind the net. Now it's jammed loose. Belfour alert. Poke check. Knocked it away from Oksuda. And finally the Hawks Savard got it to center, but he was stopped there. And Gerald Diddick unable to get it out. Baranek trying to kick it to the stick. Smith, what a hit. He buried Baranek, who had his head down trying to find the puck. And Smith made him pay. Daze the other way. Left it for Savard. Moving to the slot. Fires. He had it deflect just wide of the far post. Now Chance in the corner. Battling with Lume. Chance jammed it loose. Savard on the far side with it. Dennis Savard left it for Jeff Chance, whose pass is picked off, and Russ Courtnall sends it back into the Hawk zone, and it's going to be an icing call against Vancouver.
Daze, Chance, and Savard combining for a rare chance here. They did not get a shot on goal, but it just fluttered past McLean's glove. He had some difficulty with it as he was partially screened. Baranek with his head down, the puck at his feet. He was going down, and Smith helped finish him off to prevent a further shot on goal, and then a counter play up the ice with Daze and Chance and Savard. Savard's shot just missing. The defenseman went down in front, got a piece of it, and that partially screened McLean.
Now the draw in the Canuck zone to Hedekin. Lost it in the corner. Here's Amani. Amani leaves it there, and Craven bumped by Hedekin. Then Pekka after it. He and Roenick come together, and it came loose to Amani on the far side. He took a hit there. Babbage takes it away nicely. Terrific night for Dave Babbage so far. Here's a giveaway, though, to Amani, and Babbage flattened him. Now Roenick to the corner. Fought off a hit, centered one. Craven to the side of the net, had it stripped away. It went to Russell. Here's the long shot. Craven, and a save by McLean. Rebound to Russell. Far corner now to Roenick. And now we're going to have a Canuck penalty as Amani was flattened in front of the net again. Babbage controls, whistle sounds. Dave Babbage is going to be sent off. Blackhawks to the power play. It's been dismal so far tonight, but an opportunity to take the lead midway through the third. 1-1 on the Hawk Network.
Whistled off at 7:24, and the Blackhawks' 8th power play of this game. Amazing. Vancouver's had 3. Hawks 1 for 7.
Face off to the right of McLean, and Roenick won it to Suter. Near board to Savard. Dennis Savard to the near dot, put it to Suter, a one-timer. McLean with the left pad, stopped it. Rebound to the corner. Murs in there, couldn't get it away from Savard. Now Amati out to the line. Suter on the near point. Trying to flip it around the boards. Amati far side with it to Chelios. Deep slot Suter. Near board Savard. He takes a look. Savard flipped it to Suter. Now Gary Suter to Savard. Here's a one-timer. McLean was almost back in his net, but still made the stop. And the Canucks able to clear it.
He was back on his heels and right on the line, but somehow kept it across.
Hawks dump it in, but they were short of center, says Kevin Collins, and an icing call against Chicago.
A minute 11 remaining. They're not going to get any more chances with the power play. Suter to Savard. Savard cranked it up. McLean falling backwards. Had the heels of his skate on the line, and somehow as he was falling backwards able to get the stick down in time.
Well, it would appear that Bernie Nichols and Joe Murphy are maybe done for this game. Daryl Sutter is clearly not enthused with their performance tonight. We told you Bernie Nichols had 2 minutes and 40 seconds only in the second period. Has not seen the ice here in the third and will not here for the remainder of this power play. As Daze, Craven, and Chance are out there. Here's the draw. Shot into the Vancouver zone. Lume on the near side. Hoisting it over everybody's head to center. Now Suter lost the handle deep in his own end. Chelios picks it up. 40 seconds left on the Hawk power play. Chelios missed. Suter with a pass. Stolen to Pekka with a drive. Big save by Belfour. 3 great chances for Mike Pekka in this third period. Now here's a steal by Bore. He's hauled down. A penalty coming up against Chicago. Boy, the Blackhawks just can't get started here in the third period. And Vancouver will head to the power play in another half minute.
The Hawk power play has been putrid. Standing around, no one moving. They're just real lackadaisical in their own zone, and the Canucks with their great speed will take advantage of it, and they have. They have a shorthanded goal and very nearly scored another one. Belfour to Chelios. Chelios to Gary Suter. Was not expecting the pass at all. Just drifted away, and then Pekka with a blast, and Belfour reached back and got a piece. Then Bure gets it through the legs of Chelios. Chelios is going to get penalty because Bure took a bit of a dive, was off balance, but why not? Hawks 1 for 8 with the power play, and they've been looking bad on it. Canucks are 0 for 3. In 27 seconds, they'll have their 4th.
Face off to the right of Ed Belfour. There's the draw. Kane loose in front. Jelena, big save by Belfour. Martin Jelena had a point-blank backhand chance, and the Eagle keeps the game tied.
Pekka, good second effort. He was tied up, but reached, slipped it to Jelena, and Jelena in the backhand right in the middle of the net, and Belfour was right there.
Now the draw, this one won by Sutter and Steve Smith. Winding his way to center. Hawks able to send it in there. Mike Pekka carries it over the Hawk line, weaving to the deep slot, left it for Hedeken. He turns in behind the goal. Hedeken now walks back in front with it. The Canuck penalty over there on the power play. Sutter steals one and clears it. Minute and a half now for a Vancouver power play. Pavel Bure now works his way up the left side, winding over the Hawk line. A bouncing puck came loose in front, and Courtnall had his shot deflect up high. Jeff Courtnall to the near side. Had it taken away by Suter. Clearing. We're halfway through the third, tied at 1. As the Canuck power play has Lume over the line. He's surrounded there, kicked it toward the net, and Belfour will take a whistle. And Bernie Nichols making his first appearance of this third period in a penalty-killing role.
Darryl Sutter trying to send a message, trying to put a wake-up call in here in some of his players to get rolling. Has not been happy with their performance, and they've had a lot of passengers tonight. Have not been sharp. They have to feel very fortunate that it's a 1-1 game. Ed Belfour's play has been terrific, and they've gotten a big edge in power plays because of the official. Koharski's really helped the Blackhawks. 8 power plays. And even though they haven't scored on them, they've given them an opportunity to stay in this hockey game. .48 seconds left on Chelios' penalty. Good news, bad news. Good news, Chelios gets a rest. Bad news, he can't play against Corey for 2 minutes.
Corey a long shot. Belfour in a screen. Made the save. Rebound. Hit the goal post. Then they score, but no goal. No goal, says Don Koharski immediately. He said it was directed in with a forearm of a Canuck player, and this game is still tied at 1.
Trevor Linden knows it. He's not even going to argue it. He was down, and he pushed it in. Linden knows it. That's the right call. And Jeff Cordenhall just waving it off as well because some fan had thrown a coker on the ice. But that's the right call. Puck was scooped while a player was on the ice and hit the post, came back. Murray let the shot go. Belfour made the save. The rebound came out. Cordenhall hacked at it. Linden was down, hooked it, hit the post, and then shoved it in with the glove. The left glove. Koharski was right there to make the call and made the right call, and Linden knew so and never made the call, and Belfour's lucky he didn't hurt his leg as Linden fell on top of him. Linden never argued it. Nope. Excellent call.
And you know what? Fine move by Trevor Linden, who's really, I think, a class act, and he could have shown up the referee and tried to make a big scene, but we've seen players do that even when they knew they had done something outside the rules. But Linden just backed off, and he knew what had happened, and well, that's a class maneuver by the Vancouver captain.
Especially after having that goal disallowed the other night, and he was responsible for the no goal when he was in the crease. Trying to jump out of the way, he said. He felt that he was out in the air, but Paul Stewart made a good statement. He said the rule states that the crease is up above, up to the crossbar. So you don't have to be standing in it to be in the crease. So 41 seconds left, 9:44 left in the third period, and it's a 1-1 game. Coliseum, a rare time when you've seen anyone throw anything on the ice. Eight power plays to 4 now in favor of the Blackhawks. 1 for 8 for the Blackhawks with the power play, but they also gave up a shorthanded goal.
So a little ice cleanup is needed, and that now is taken care of. Draw will be moved outside the Chicago zone. He joined us late. The Blackhawks were on a power play late in the first period. Gave up a shorthanded goal to Russ Courtnall. And then on the same power play just 15 seconds later, great speed and effort shown by Tony Amani to jump on a loose puck in the Vancouver zone. He beat a Canuck player who should have gotten there first, but Amani did, put it across the goal mouth, and Patrick Poulin tapped one into a wide open net for a power play goal for Chicago. That's the scoring in the game. Here's the puck in the Hawk zone. Running on the near side. Cliff running. Scooped